Hi everyone, welcome back to our course. So our next thing to learn about HTML is called head elements. So as soon as you do declaration and you open your HTML opening tags, we learned that we have a body section where you put your actual content. In real time, even before that body opening, you have another sibling under that HTML tag which is called a head element. And that head element have 6 basic content. Okay, so it have inside a title, it have styles, it have meta, and have link, which link to other files like CSS files, style files, have script elements which can point to other JavaScript files, for example, and also have a base. So what's this HTML head element and what all these things are going in there and why do we need them? So the head element, like they say here, is a container of metadata. It's just data about data. Okay, it's not actual your page contents, it's all about data. And it's placed between the HTML tag and the body tag. So if you see here, this is your HTML opening, and inside HTML you have body opening. So before you open your body elements, you need to open a head element and close it off. And then all your metadata goes in here. So the HTML metadata is a data about your HTML document. It's not displayed on your actual screen. It's set behind, okay? The metadata typically define the document title, and which is goes here in your tab in here. Like here you have HTML head elements. That's your web page title. So if you want to have a title, you add this title inside your head, and you put your title there. And you have the character set, which is the meta one. Okay, it helps with your search engines. And you have styles, which go in the style element. Then you have scripts, which goes in the script element. And then you have some other meta information. That's so many that you can add them in the base. Okay, so let's go and see the HTML title element inside our head. So the title element defines the title of your document. The title must be text only, and it's shown in the browser title bar, which is up here. And the title element is required in any HTML document. So your document, when you create your HTML document, it's not be valid until you have your title element. And you say, okay, how anyone will know my document is valid. Your browser will verify if your HTML is valid or not. If you work with big companies, they do have some other tools to check your application if it is valid or not. And these are requirements and they need to be followed. Then you have the concept of a page title is very important for search engine optimization. So what that means, for example, if you go to Google and type, I don't know, cake, and you have a website which is all about cake. If you have your title have that cake word in it, the search engine will pick it up much faster than other websites. So all these words you use, they help the search engines to find your application, your website easier and provide it to the customers or to the users. So definitely if you're creating a page or a website or an application, you want the customers, you want users to find it. So these things are must to have, which will help your website to be delivered. Okay, so the title element define a title in your browser toolbar, provide a title for your page, and also displays a title for the search engine's results. Okay, now let's move to our style element. So the style element is used to define a style information. Okay, I don't know if you already know about styling and CSS, otherwise I'll have a full tutorial about that. But basically, whatever make your website beautiful, it's called styling, it's called CSS. Okay, when you know we're doing HTML, you're putting this content like this, text and elements and tables, footer, header, navigation, but we look ugly like a word file without any styling. So you need styling, and all that styling goes inside these elements. So all this is styling here. Then you have your link. A link element defines the relationship between your HTML document and some other files. Okay, so like I told you earlier that you can use it also to link styles, and you say, oh, that's confusing because we said we have a style tag here. Yes, so you can have styles within the style tags, but that's not a best approach to style your applications, but some people still use it. So you can do that if you have to. Otherwise, you create another file for styling, like here they call it mystyle.css. Then you have to import it in your HTML page using the link element. The next element is the meta element, and that meta element it have many usage. Okay, you don't have to remember all these things. As soon as you start working and developing, you just need to copy and paste them. Just know they exist and that's it. So the meta element, it's typically used to specify the character set, the page description, what is this page about, what are the main keywords are in this page so the search engines can search it. You can define also your author of this page, the viewports of this page. So the viewport is like, you know, when you have phone, you have tablets of different sizes, that's called viewport. So all these things are defined in the meta elements. I'll not go in details for this for now because we don't need it at this point. Then you have your viewport, like I told you. You have it's for devices like mobiles and tablets if you want your page to be responsive and work in all the sizes. So that's for us for today. We learned about the head, what we can put in the head. In our next video, we'll go in action in our page and edit. So full demo end to end, how we can write it in our code. So stay tuned and see you in our next video.